हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा माय जय सुदर्शन, जय प्रभुपादा जय गुरुदेवा जय प्रभुपादा श्रील गुरुदेवा। दत्ताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल, दत्ताई गौर हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्ण।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतस्य सेवया। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया
Sound. And is no sound. Still no sound.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, now there's sound. Yes.
Shri वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं तं सजीवम्। नमामो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्नति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमामो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने। श्रीवाशुभानवी देवी दैत्याय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः। माधुर्योज्वल प्रेमाढ श्रीरूपानुग भक्तिद श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते। नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्धाप सिद्धांत ग्रंथहारिणे। नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विभ्रलम्बार साम्बोधे पादाम्बुजायते नमः। नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते। गौर विप्रभ भूमि स्वं निर्दिष्ट सज्जन प्रिया वैष्णवा सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेमा प्रथायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्या नामिने गौरतिष्णे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यां नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधिका कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। जयतां सुरतो पङ्क्तिर्मम मण्डमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदाम्बोजौ राधा मदनमोहनौ दिव्यात् वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमतः श्रीमद् रत्नाकरसिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद् राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवौ पृष्ठालिपिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसाम्भेवं श्रीवत तत्स्थितः कश्चन वेणुस्वनर्गोपी गोपीनाथः श्रीस्तुने तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी श्रीराधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. So today we are just gonna discuss on 7th chapter, second and third sloka. So let's read the second sloka. ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वनेह भूयो ज्ञातव्यम् अवशिष्यते. ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वनेह भूयो ज्ञातव्यम्. ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वनेह भूयो ज्ञातव्यम् अवशिष्यते.
Renukamaji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jnanam teham savijnanam idam vaksha maya srishakah yajnatva sneha bhuyo yajnatya avishyate.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Right. Snigdhamaji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु. हरे कृष्णा माता जी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ज्ञानतेहं सविज्ञानमिदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वानेह भूयोऽन्य ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते. हरे कृष्णा प्रभु.
Hare Krishna. Very good. Okay. Rekamaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
Yesterday we didn't see you for the conductor. What happened?
Prabhu, yesterday I was not well, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yesterday I was not well, Prabhu.
Not well. Right.
Second verse, Prabhu.
Yeah, second verse. Second.
Jnanam te aham sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asheshatah yajñatvaneha bhuyo jñatvavyam avashishyate. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Okay, right. Renukamaji can read the translation.
I shall now declare unto you in full this knowledge, both phenomenal and nominal, by knowing which there shall remain nothing further to be known. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Right.
Krishna. Verse 3. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चित् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेति तत्त्वतः. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चित् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेति तत्त्वतः. मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चित् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेति तत्त्वतः.
Right. Snigdhamaji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु.
Hare Krishna.
मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चित् यतति सिद्धये तत यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्नं वेति तत्त्वतः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
Hare Krishna. Rekamaji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatva api siddhanam kaschinmam veti tattvataha. Hare Krishna.
Right. Renukamaji.
Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatiti siddhaye yatata api siddhanam kaschinmam veti tattvataha.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Right. Snigdhamaji can read the Translation.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Right.
Krishna. So the seventh chapter, that is knowledge of the absolute. I think already we have discussed the first sloka. So where already in first sloka we have seen where Krishna is saying that the knowledge which he is going to give is very important. So just hear carefully. So now again here he is going to stress about that particular knowledge that he is giving, and which he is glorifying this knowledge. So that is what from second sloka, the same thing we are just gonna discuss. So in first sloka, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, there is a last word in sloka, Tatshrunu. Tatshrunu. So he's saying to Arjuna now here. So now already Arjuna is in a position, he's sitting down, he's enjoying. So in the similar mode also we have to be, we have to sit and enjoy the whole thing now. So actually the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita um, is like we can just compare it like we might be having many problems, we might be having many confusions, or we might be having in our life. But now when we sit and hear this Bhagavad Gita, and the most other another important thing is, and when we hear it from a sadhu, or we can say as from a pure devotee who belongs from the parampara, our by hearing that our mind will be getting purified. Our mind will be getting purified, and at the same time our soul, our atma is getting nourished. So as I said, the soul is getting nourished. uh, because the soul is getting nourished, we are enjoying it while hearing this knowledge. So now why are we feeling happy when we hear this? So since we are the souls, we are getting nourished. An example which can be given for this is like, if like I am feeling hungry, so in front of me when I'm feeling very much hungry, I'm having like dishes like palak paneer, or some naan puri, or some paisam is there in front of me. All such food items are there. Since I'm hungry, it will have some extra taste. So automatically after having that, I'll feel happy. Similarly, the soul is getting here is being fed. So soul getting this transcendental knowledge, there would be nothing better than this. No other knowledge can make the soul happier. Such kind of knowledge is there in this Bhagavad Gita that we are getting, and we are getting by hearing that we are getting happy. So in today's shloka, Krishna is saying first, so before that we have to just understand the two terms which are there in the shloka, jnanam and vijnanam. So this jnana is we can refer it to as energy, and vijnana is speaking about his own glories. His means Krishna's glories. And another important point which we have to know is the complete in translation we can find. Now I shall declare unto you in full this knowledge about phenomenal and numinous, that full knowledge or complete knowledge. So this complete knowledge here includes the knowledge of the phenomenal world. The phenomenal world is here is referring to the material world, and numinous is referring to the spiritual world. And the source of both of them is what? The transcendental knowledge. It's very clearly given in the purport. The first three lines, it's very clearly given by Srila Prabhupada. Complete knowledge includes knowledge of the phenomenal world and the spirit behind it, and the source of both of them. This transcendental knowledge. So what is there in this entire creation? Like we have the material world, the spiritual world, Now this material world is 1/4 of the Lord's creation. That is, we say, and the spiritual world is 3/4 of Lord's creation. That is 3 Pat Vibhuti. So once we realize this, once we realize about this material and the spiritual world, what else is remaining? We get this complete knowledge. So now in Bible, Jesus Christ says that I want to give you all like a lot of knowledge, but he cannot give that because you people are not ready for that. You're not qualified for that. You cannot understand and you cannot even accept that. So like he has much more knowledge, but he cannot. So now here Arjuna was ready to get all those knowledge, and Krishna gave him that complete knowledge. And Krishna is saying there, nothing more than this. There is nothing much more knowledge than this, which I can give you. This is a complete knowledge. So that is why this Bhagavad Gita is a very important book, and the knowledge inside this book is complete. So there is a comparison. While I was just referring, from one class I got a comparison. Like other books or other books, we can say that as pocket dictionaries. And the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can compare it to the chamber dictionary. Means in the chamber dictionary, all the things which are available in the other pocket dictionaries are completely there in this chamber dictionary. Similarly, the complete knowledge, whole knowledge is there in this Bhagavad Gita. So that is what the Bhagavad Gita's knowledge is very important, and it's complete. And now here, Asheshataha. The word Asheshataha means full. Nothing is left. That is the meaning of the word Asheshataha. Now, another important thing which we have to know is the complete knowledge which we are getting is from whom? From whom one gets it. And second thing is who gets it and how he gets it. So first, from whom do we get this? So automatically it's from the person who speaks the Bhagavad Gita. That would be Krishna, or otherwise Krishna Supreme himself, and or otherwise the devotee of Krishna who is included in the parampara. Now we are referring the book of Srila Prabhupada and learning that and understanding it. So Prabhupada is an acharya who comes under the parampara. So that is why, and even if we see, the name of the book is also like Bhagavad Gita as it is, Yada Rupa. So we have to get it from a person who is included in the parampara. And now we are also referring that of Srila Prabhupada. Now, who can take this complete knowledge? Now, who can take this complete knowledge? So, in fourth chapter, I think it's 36th sloka. 36 or 34. Bhakto sime sakha cheti. So here Krishna is saying to Arjuna, you are my devotee. You are my sakha. Sakha means friend. So that is why I'm giving you this knowledge. Since here Arjuna is not having any kind of like envy or jealous to Krishna, so he is eligible for that. So one who is the devotee of Krishna, only he can acquire this knowledge. So in the introduction of this Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada is writing there, like in what mode are we supposed to, like in what bhava is one person supposed to read the Bhagavad Gita? First thing is that he has to accept Krishna, accept Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. Even Brahmaji is saying Ishvaraha Paramakrishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradhar Govinda Sarva Karna Karna. So even Brahma is saying that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and we have to act only otherwise in a mood like okay, just let me see, just take this Bhagavad Gita and let me know what is there in this Bhagavad Gita. And such kind of mentality, if we are reading, this won't be downloaded in ourselves. Only if we are accepting Krishna as the supreme, and then only we can just what we can understand this knowledge. So one should be the qualification for this is one should be, it's very simple, one has to be the bhakta of Krishna. It's like an in a car, when we are in a traffic or in a signal, when we are there, some people just come to us and sell something. So if we don't want, we just close the door. We just do close the window. Similarly, what we see, it's not like such knowledge is not like everyone can accept or everyone can understand all these. So only through becoming the devotee of Krishna, and also, as I said before, from the understanding it from the from a guru who comes under parampara, then only we can just get that. So now, how to get this knowledge? How, the third one is how to get this one. So in fourth chapter, if you just refer the shloka, 34th shloka, तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदीक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः. So in the translation, just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from his submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. And the path of spiritual realization is undoubtedly difficult. The Lord, therefore, a bona fide spiritual master in the line of disciplic succession from the Lord Himself. So, this is what we have to stress and highlight and keep it in our mind. Only with a full surrenderance unto Krishna, unto a guru, we can get that, get the complete knowledge. Only then the complete knowledge will be downloaded into us. Otherwise, no way. When we surrender unto Krishna, the mercy, Krishna will give us the mercy. Then only that complete knowledge in a proper way will get. So now, when we move on to the third sloka, मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चित् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चन मामेति तत्त्वतः. So here, in translation, out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. So, like, there are various grades of men. So now we know that already there are 84 lakh species, and in that 9 lakh species are belonging to aquatic, and 20 lakhs belong to plants and trees, and 4 lakhs species are coming under human. So in this system, it's not actually based on some in the system of 84 lakh species, it's not based on like size, as we study in science, like multicellular or unicellular. It's not like that. Krishna has made the system of 84 lakh species, like it's like one above another. There is a grading. So what comes above and what comes below is depending on one's consciousness. So now, how much is the our consciousness towards God? Accordingly, we will rise in that order. We will be in the order we will be rising up. So in as we said, there are 4 lakh species of humans. So the below, like the one who is there the most, who is there below,
Yeah.
he will be like Asura, or like we can just give the examples of Ravana or Kamsa or Hiranyakashipu. They will be against God, so they will be lying under this grading this. So now in this world we can find a lot of people who are leading almost, not almost, the leading an animal life, like eating, enjoying. There is nothing, no thought about Krishna, or there no such thought comes in their mind of such thoughts, fully enjoying their life as what the animals do. Similarly, they are leading their life. So if a human is not following the dharma, then he is equal to an animal. We can just compare him, not compare, he is equal to animal. So here now dharma is the one which makes human different from the animals. So here dharma is not like a Hindu, Muslim, Christianity. It's not like dharma is not, it's the duty. Here dharma means duty. So we as humans, we have some duty, like materially, if we just say humans have 2 legs, we have eyes, we speak with like we have some material features. So now these has to be, these material features, we have to take it into a spiritual level. So what is our duty is like, I am a soul, so my soul is not in this material world. Only the body which I'm having now is material. So it is our duty to know where we have to go, where we have got it from. So when we just set out to in that journey to know about it, we get to know there is Paramatma. So then Krishna is there. We just we are connecting it. That is what our dharma is, connecting it with the Supreme. And now by following the dharma, gradually our grading system will be arising. That is gradually will purify, and slowly we'll be getting connected with Krishna by doing bhakti, and automatically at last we'll be going back to Godhead. So how to go up in this gradation system is automatically the knowledge, by following by the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, with full surrenderance, that which we discussed before, which with full surrenderance unto Krishna. And through that only this gradation system is going to arise. So now like many people do say that, what is this, like you're for doing Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, and just offering the food and having, it's very simple. Many people do say it's, and there is like, what is like a very hard thing which you're doing here. It's very simple. All whoever all can do this. It's very simple. So whatever they are saying is right. Krishna automatically will not make his devotees or give a tough task to do. He wants his children to come back to him. So bhakti is simple, but now the people who say this, like it's very simple, easy, I just don't want to do it. Like a comment after that will also come, like, I don't want to do this, I just don't want to follow it. Just ask them to do that, like follow this bhakti. Then only they will understand this. Now, Krishna has made this path of bhakti simple, but it is not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy, because to follow these rules and regulations, to control the mind and all, is not like, if we ask them to do, they will say, yeah, it's very like, one day just ask them to follow the things what a devotee does. Just ask them to wake up early in the morning at 4:30 or 3:30, do chanting, 16 runs of chanting, complete the chanting in morning itself, then puja, or like here I have just in Kerala, I have seen many of people do find difficult to take bath early in the morning and get into kitchen. They will say that like after working in the kitchen, I'll be like totally with sweat and all. I feel uncomfortable, so I have to take bath again. So it's difficult for me to just take bath and just get into kitchen. But for devotees, it's they can't get into the kitchen just without taking the bath, since they have to offer whatever they're cooking. They have to offer it to Krishna. So just simply ask them to follow this only. They will find it very difficult to do. So they might have like practiced yoga, like dhyana yoga, karma yoga, and all, but only if you want the complete benefit, you will only get it from doing the bhakti yoga. We are comparing this bhakti yoga with others, it's the simplest one, and it is the simplest one, but it's not as that easy. So they might say like it's like the person or the people who say that it's easy, then ask them to show it, like just follow a very few things. Wake up early and just take bath, get in the kitchen, just make the prasadam, and mm, just very simple things, not all. If we ask only just two, three things to do it regularly, they find it difficult. To chant also, they do find it very difficult, which is must in this bhakti yoga. So now if we take the case of demigods, even they at times get confused with Krishna. Now in Bhagavatam, we might all be familiar with the Brahma Vimohana Leela story about Brahma, and at the same time, we might have heard the story of Indra, uh, that he was pouring rain, and it was like he didn't Brahma and Indra, they didn't understand Krishna. They were just considering him as a very like normal kid. So even they were confused. So there is what to say about us. Like if the condition of demigods is even they can't understand Krishna sometimes. So it's very difficult for us. So, but it's possible. It's not like it is not possible for us. It is possible only when we surrender unto Krishna and his bhaktas and the devotees of Krishna. Then only we can understand him. So it's like an example. If we say it's like a sun. Um, Without the sun rising, we cannot see the sun. Only when the sun comes, sun sees us. When the sun sees us, then only we can see the sun by, because the light has to come. That light is coming to our eyes. We know that. We might have learned that in science. So only when sun sees us, we can see him back. Similarly, through this process of bhakti, Krishna should like us. He should see us. Then only we will see him back, or we will get Krishna back. So it is very simple. The process is very simple. So like many of the students nowadays, we can find that they will work hard day and night, sit and study to become the university toppers, state topper, district topper, and all. They do like work very hard to pass and just to get a top that. Like similarly, just it's like for without focusing on all those, if you just work hard by doing bhakti, just try to top in that, simply surrender unto Krishna, then you will attain him. So yeah, that's all, Prabhu.
Okay, right. Thank you. Bit short, but that thing we can prepare more for next class. Maybe we didn't have that much time. Saturday is the next class, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Right. Thank you. Any clarification you need, devotees? Any questions? Right. It's okay. Okay, Rekha Malaji can read render. That's okay.
Okay. Namaste Narasimhaya Prahladaladadaine Hiranyakashi Modakaha शिलटङ्कानकानायि हितो न सिंह परतो न सिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो न सिंह बहि न सिंहो हृदये न सिंहो नरसिंहं मदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरे नाका अद्भुत शृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तानुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि 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 बोल उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणभद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमामहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणभद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमामहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणभद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमामहम् श्री नरसिंह जय जय श्री नरसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृङ्ग श्री नरसिंह जय श्री नरसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृङ्ग
शुद्ध भक्ति विनाशकारी श्री नरसिंह देव भगवान की
जय
वैष्णव भक्त श्रेष्ठ प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय
जय
गो प्रेमानंदे
हरि हरि
हरि हरि बोल
वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कृपा
कृपा
सिंधु
सिंधु भयभद्र
पावनेभ्यो
पतितानं
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय
प्रभुवाद की
जय
जय